Janibek said that he felt a duty to provide a service to the fans of his home country, to give them a night that they could remember.
I love that attitude. Love that. I've only seen him, I think, once or twice, and not a lot of them because he ends a lot of fights early. But he's becoming one of my favorite fighters to watch because he doesn't cheat the fans. He gives them their money's worth. He always wants to put on a show. I love this.
Saw him last time out scoring that 9th round TKO over Andre Mikhailovich, where he was criticized a little bit for maybe playing with his food a little bit. It looked like a fight he could have ended in the 2nd round. See which approach he takes.
Play with his food a little bit. Love that line. Yes. Yes. But he closed the show. He shut it down. Now, look, he stays on angle. See, people understand. It's called a fighter's angle. People don't understand that you stay in that angle. When you're on the sideline, so difficult. You make yourself smaller for your opponent to hit.
Nice.
Everything's tight. Everything's tight.
A little chopping shot on the inside there from Ngamissengue.
Look. Oh, man. He's got a lot of Triple G in him in the sense how he moves his head on the inside, not getting hit flush. I know he was a fan of Triple G and watched him a lot when he was younger. You could tell.
Again, we've talked about the varied kind of stylistic influences that he has now. Yeah. Spending some time training in the United States, picking up pieces from everywhere. Yes. Big uppercut, just popping the head back of Ngamissengue.
But Anauel standing right there. Standing right there. I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. Oh, maybe not the smartest thing again, but he's shown the heart, the desire, the hunger he wants to be, that he has to be a champion, to be successful, to want bigger and better fights.
Ngamissengue, primarily an inside fighter. He even fought that way in the amateurs. Really, he's one of those guys where you saw him fight in the amateurs, and you could immediately see how that would translate to the pros. Good hustle on the inside here. A couple of shots breaking through from Ngamissengue, but better work in reply there from Janibek.
I'm going to tell you what a chin he got, because he's getting hit with a lot of shots straight on the chin. Keeps coming forward. You don't see a whole there, a little bit of a jab. I'm saying not a whole lot of jabbing going on.
Beautiful right hook there from
that
Janibek.
hurt. That hurt.
One wobbled Ngamissengue.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Time is on his side, and he will make it to the end of the round.
But he's feeling that punch still.
What's retirement look like for Sue Bird?
Relaxing hobbies.
There's one. Know what's even more genius than me, Richard? Having NerdWallet find a personal loan with the lowest rate for you. Know what's even more genius than me, Richard? Having NerdWallet find a personal loan with the lowest rate for you.
The great rewards hunt is on at DraftKings Casino.
Only it's the easiest hunt ever.
What's retirement look like for Sue Bird?
Relaxing hobbies.
There's one.
Belugas have the IQ of a human genius.
You know what else is genius, Richard?
What's retirement look like for Sue Bird?
Relaxing hobbies.
There's one.
The great rewards hunt is on at DraftKings Casino.
Only it's the easiest hunt ever.
The great rewards hunt is on at DraftKings Casino.
Only it's the easiest hunt ever.
The great rewards hunt is on at DraftKings Casino.
Only it's the easiest hunt ever.
NHL on ESPN Plus is back. Enjoy the...
Back to action here in our main event. Round 4 scheduled for 12.
But Anauel has a heck of a chin, because I don't know too many guys who stood up that many heavy punches in that last round.
Yeah, and he's been walking right into the fire. You know, Ngamissengue said that he had a particular moment in training camp where he traveled to Toulouse to continue his camp. He had no sleep. He was feeling bad during training camp, and he said, well, this is a learning moment. I have to push through this because I'm going to be in the fight of my life. He said that was a big confidence boost for him, getting through that particular session.
Ooh.
And he's working hard on the inside when he gets there.
Look at the heart, the desire on this guy. Keep moving forward. And you notice I keep saying his first name because I got no shot at that last name. So
I got you.
Anauel.
Janibek just missing with the uppercut there.
But Anauel fights good on the inside. I'm telling you. He's just fighting a superior fighter today. Well, the fight hasn't ended. I should say it like that. But you can see Janibek has all the skills, all the moves. But Anauel is just outgunned at this point. Still got a long way to go. I get it.
I mean, it has to be demoralizing too, Ray, when you're on the inside with someone who's this relaxed,
yes,
but also this vicious.
Yes.
You know, we were talking about James Toney, a prime James Toney.
Absolutely.
Before we got on the air. That same kind of approach.
I said James Toney, one of my favorite fighters to watch of all time. Top 5 middleweight of all time. No matter what Eddie O'Neill says. One of the top 5 middleweights of all time. And I'm telling you, because he was always relaxed and stayed in the pocket, he could fight, roll the shoulders, know how to fight on the inside, then he could fight on the outside also. Janibek is doing what James Toney used to do, relaxed on the inside, keeping his composure and punching with power and speed. Look, taking angles.
Straight right hand there from Ngamissengue. Tries to wrap it around the guard, but Janibek has a better shot that wrapped around the guard of Ngamissengue, who's now warned.
The body
shot below the belt.
The body shots are what hurting him. Because we know he got a solid chin. We know that. But the body shots are pulling the gas out. That left uppercut to the body is devastating.
Janibek seemingly always thinking uppercut. Just turning Ngamissengue, looking for that shot right there. Another good round for the champion.
Man, this is an entertaining fight. Great matchmaking by the promoters of this fight. Great matchmaking. And again, I got to give a shout out to the fight coordinator, Sam Kukowski, for putting on a hell of a show. There we go. Look. Boom. There's our man, Anauel. Keeps coming forward. I'm a big fan of this guy now. I never saw him before, but I'll be looking out for him now on. He's giving it everything he's got. Walking the guy's backyard, getting hurt with shots, obviously. He keeps moving forward. Man, you gotta love that.
Round 5 underway. The unified middleweight title on the line. Janibek, Alimkhanuly holding the WBO and IBF versions of those titles, thinking about future fights against the likes of Erislandy Lara, of Carlos Adames, maybe Hamza Shiraz. Also has his eyes on Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, according to him.
I admire that.
You know, Janibek talked about his beginnings in boxing, Ray, and he lost his first fight. He started boxing when he's 6. He lost his fight, but his father told him, it's because you didn't have a goal in mind. And maybe that's why Janibek is always very outward about what his goals are, calling people out. He needs to keep something front of mind that he's aiming towards.
Yeah, he's trying to manifest it into, existence. Let me tell you something. He'd be a headache for Canelo. David Benavidez would be a hell of a fight too, but Benavidez is a whole different type of animal right now. And that Canelo's great. Don't get me wrong. Canelo's been great, one of the greatest. We know he's in the 4th quarter of his career. I don't think that's the fight Canelo needs at this point. Janibek is not the type of fighter Canelo needs. But, man, I love the fact he's calling everybody and anybody out. Look at that. Look at that.
Ngamissengue, double jab and the right hand connects.
Anauel, man, you got a new fan in me. Look at this guy. Keep
Big
coming.
left hand there from Janibek. Ngamissengue walks through it and digs to the body on the inside.
Oh! Those shots are hurting him.
Ngamissengue doing some good work in this round. Straight shots connecting, but Janibek coming back with heat to the body.
Oh, that uppercut. Jeez. That's the Sunday punch for him all day. For Janibek. To the body, to the chin. Look at it. Head movement. I love Janibek knows how to fight on the inside. Oh, man, that body shot to the that left hook to the body. Left uppercut to the body, I should say. Man, that's great.
Yeah, these short shots on the inside.
They're taking her toll.
You're starting to see, I think, Ray, the body language of Ngamissengue starting to change. Not the level of determination.
But he's trying, man.
He's trying. But Janibek is just on another level on the inside. Big left hand! Oh, my goodness, what a shot!
I think it's going to end real quick. But he wants to do it. That's it.
And that is it.
Yeah.
Good night from Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Janibek, still the unified middleweight champion.
I'm so happy they did that because he would have got hurt. Oh, got a cut over his eye. That must happen in his last couple of punches.
Janibek was inviting that kind of action on the inside precisely for this reason, because he wanted this kind of a finish on his home soil.
Yes, to close this show on his home turf, that's beautiful. Couldn't ask for nothing better. But that cut eye just happened at the very end. Whether they butted heads or was or punched by Anauel, it just happened at the end. But he's going to be on to bigger and better things. I'm going to tell you, the guys that want him, whether it's Canelo or Benavidez, I tell you, this guy's going to be a headache for anybody.
See Russ Anber being put to work there, getting Janibek ungloved. And heartbreak for Anauel Ngamissengue, who has nothing to hang his head about. He went toe-to-toe with one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. And unfortunately, that is what happens when you do that.
Hey, you go out there, you got to try to you're going after a title. You're trying to challenge greatness by going after the world title, by taking the title for the champ in his backyard. I'm not wishing for it. I'm going after it. But like you said, this happens. This guy had bigger guns, just more explosive. Just right there. But look at Anauel. Anauel's going after him, taking every shot he can. Oh, that's the punch that separated from the senses.
Take another look at it here.
Right there. Bing! That's it. Eyes went in the back of the head. That's it.
I mean, Ngamissengue was knocked out twice on his feet.
Yes. He was out on his feet.
Still wanted to get up.
Yes. And did.
Unbelievable heart for Anauel Ngamissengue.
Beautiful.
But another knockout performance from Janibek. A homecoming fight he felt that he owed to his fans. As you see him consult Russ Anber on the degree of the cut, Russ telling him, that's not that bad. He'll be all right.
But this is the new guy of that middleweight division. I don't know. Jamal Charles hasn't defended his title in a couple of years. Everybody, this is the new guy. This is the guy in that middleweight division, and he's looking to move up and challenge Canelo or Benavidez. God bless him, man. This is the guy.
5-ші раундтың 2 минут 59 секундында техникалық нокаутымен жеңіске жеткен Janibek Alimkhanuly.
So Janibek Alimkhanuly, still the unified middleweight champion. with a devastating knockout victory over Anauel Ngamissengue. And now he and we can dream about the potential fights that are out there for him. Can he unify at middleweight? Can he get Erislandy Lara, Carlos Adames, Hamza Shiraz in the ring? Will he be